everyone. Since I'm the last one in the morning, so I would like to invite you to take out your cell phones, please. If you have one, yeah. So now let's go to alarm application and click add a new alarm at 11:55. 11:55. Yeah. So, are you ready? Yes. Okay. So then we can get focused until the bell rings. So when the bell rings, I will put down the microphone and say I'm done, and then we can go to enjoy our lunch. Is it okay? Yes. That is. I already said one here. All right. Good. So let me introduce myself. I am Betty, and I work at瑞源Elementary School, which is at Blue Year, as Marina introduced. So I chose 6th graders as my crowd meeting class. So there are 11 students here, and there are, as you see, there are 9 girls and 2 boys. And they are shy, but eager to learn, and they don't go to cram school after school, which means they only have 40 minutes English class at school. After when they leave the English classroom, nothing. Yeah. So, but as I said previously, they are eager to learn. So I think that's their advantages. Yes. And before I went to America in July, we met Miranda 3 times. We have the car meeting classes, and before the students, I don't know why, but the students love Miranda very, very much. Yeah. So before I went to America, they prepared some gifts for Miranda. This is the bookmarks, and they also took a video of an Army song for Miranda as a greeting gift. And as I said, I don't know why they didn't see Miranda at all, but they love Miranda very much. They kept asking me, "Oh, when can we see Teacher Miranda?" and blah, 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 and he asked me a lot of questions about Miranda. So I think I'm a little bit jealous, but I think it's true love. Yeah. So when I arrived at WWU, Miranda and I decided. I should say before I came back to Taiwan, Miranda and I decided to take another welcome video for students to surprise them. So we also tried to use some simple English and body language to help students to understand the video more. So here we go. If you see my hands are shaking, ignore this, okay? And also my voice are shaking now, I think. All right, this is the video. Hi, everybody. Ready? I am the US. So now, I'm going to introduce you. Hi, everybody. Everybody has spent the summer with me at WWU. It's hot and sunny today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in September. Bye! Yes, just like this. And the students, I think they are surprised, and they see I can meet Teacher Miranda here, so they sort of say, "Oh, teacher, I envy you. How can you meet Teacher Miranda?" So I think that's what I want to hear. So I tell them, all right, study English harder, then Teacher Miranda will visit you in December. Oh, that's next Monday. Yeah, so I think they're very excited. They keep asking me, oh, where is Teacher Miranda? Did she arrive in Taiwan? And did she live with you? Something, a lot of questions. Okay, and then I think the 5 weeks at WWU is one of the most time in my life. So I think at that time we learned, we studied very hard, and we traveled, and also we got improved. So here are 4 things I would like to share with you guys, and to you guys, Taiwanese teacher. So thank you again for staying here, and also for your wait for me. I think this sentence is very good. Yeah, thank you guys, and thank you again for your hunger for knowledge. Yeah, so I will introduce you to these 4 applications. The first one is called Model. You can make videos easily. What you have to do, very good. What you have to do is uploading your pictures, and they will create a fantastic video for you. Okay, so I think the teachers, you can go upstairs and try this. Yeah, and the second one is educators and storyboard. Educations, you can make your own teacher videos and upload it, and students can study it that by themselves. And storyboard is you can create your own story. But I think these 2, they are famous and popular in Taiwan now. When you go to some digital learning conference, you can learn it. So I don't introduce them very well. But I would like to introduce you Go Noodle, this one, because this website is cute, and as you can see, they combine a lot of TBR resources in this website, so you can try just like this. Let's have a look.
Syllables, they're what you get when you take a word apart. 3 miserable without syllables, they're what you get when you take a word apart. Count some syllables, clap it out.
This is about syllabus.
This is how we rock with syllables, clap it out. Clap it out. Mice, bake, cheese, cakes.
Yeah, this is for 1 syllabus, and then it will go on with 2 syllabus and 3 syllabus, that kind of things. I like this because I think PPAP changed some of my ideas for a while, because I think everyone in Taiwan, they know PPAP and they can sing, and also a lot of teachers, they adopt another resources to PPAP, and students, they can learn faster. So I think that's the method of teaching. So once we use a good method, the students can study English very well. Okay, and my textbook, I adopt Kangshen Follow Me, book 8 as my textbook. So Marika and I discuss about, when we discuss about the topics, we designed it according to the textbook. So we designed, there are 4 topics. The first one is sports, and then food, transportation, and also, yeah, later you will know. Yeah, so the first one is sports. And at this one, I think I would like to introduce you, because the first part, we usually in Taiwan's textbook, we only introduce what's your favorite sports and can you play da-da-da. Yeah, but it's not real in the conversation. When you talk with foreigners, they always can talk about sports, and more they will talk about what's your favorite player, what's your favorite team, about this. So I want my students to learn more about it, and so we adopt it. And this is a new experience for students, because they think, oh, they never think about what's who's their favorite player. So I think, but because their knowledge is limited, so when they Google it, usually I think 3 or 4 of my students, they say they love swimming, but their idol is Michael Phelps, all of them. Yeah, because Michael Phelps is only one swimmer they know. So I think, but it's a new experience for them, so I think they can do better. Another one I would like to introduce you, canoes. Maria and I usually use Canoe to collect students' works. So you can, as you can see, you can collect students' method here, works here, and it will be easy for students to recheck their files, and also teachers, we can check this also as well. Yeah. And the second one is daily routine, because before the topics, before the classes, Marina just went to Disneyland with her family, so she introduced her daily routine at Disneyland, and we also adopt Story Jumper It's a little bit different from Storybird, but so you can try. I think Story Jumper, I love this one because students get motivated while using this website. So as you can see, Miranda showed this summer I got to go to Disneyland in California in the morning. My mom and I go to the park at 9 a.m. And at 10 a.m. we went on some rides. Just like this. So it's for daily routine, very typical. Wow. I'm done with this part. Okay, so yeah, this is the daily routine part. And the students, they also, usually we spend time with the teachers and the student part. So the first part, Teacher Miranda will introduce us how to do this kind of thing, and next time the students will do something back. So students, this is the students' book collection. And I feel touched as well because during the process, students making this book, because it is in English version. So at first they have a lot of questions to ask me. Teacher, when I want to Google search this princess, I want to search the school. How can I spell school? How can I And at first they asked me a lot of questions. Although I only have 11 students, but you know, a lot of questions, too many questions. So at least I think at the end they gave up asking me. So when I think, hey, why doesn't anyone ask me question anymore? Because they go to Google, they ask Google instead of asking me. So I think it's good for them to get motivated while they want to use their own way to. They want to use their they try to use their own way to study English and get improved. I think it's very important. Yeah. And then I also adopt inquiry charts. So the students give me some vocabularies, and Miranda asked them to create some sentences. I think this is very, very useful, and they can make a lot of sentences, then they can solve. Yeah. So this one is food. The first one, just as Miranda mentioned, she introduced us how to make sweet potato pie, and I teach students about the recipe and the ingredients. So as you can see, she put some recipes here, and I just print them out, and students will know how to make it, and we tried it, and on the class, in the class, so the students do it again. Just follow Miranda's steps, and this is what I do. Yeah, and everyone has this kind of photos, and I upload it, and I love canoes very much because Miranda and I can go on the website and we can leave some feedback for students. So I think that I will introduce this one for you. And next one, for Miranda's part is sweet potato pie, and for our part is temping. And I think during the preparation time, students did a lot of work because they decide what to do. So at the end, they decide to make a temping, and I prepare the ingredients for them. So they try to find the recipe in Chinese, and then they translate it to English. So it took a long time for them to do that, and then even we did it again. We took pictures, and we also wrote it as a recipe to Miranda. But it looks beautiful, but actually it's a big tragedy here. Why? During the process, I use a lot of too much in Chinese while teaching them. So when they, on that day of meeting, they cannot say anything. What I can say is 太白粉, 太白粉, 面粉, 面粉. Yeah, and Miranda tried very hard to teach them the English word, but as you know, those sounds is too strange, too unfamiliar to them. So even tin tong, green onion, you teach them now, but they forgot now as well. Yeah. So my reflection is teaching English in English is the best policy. After this, teacher Miranda make another video for this. It's her making jumping in America. That's her home.
Today, I'm going to be making pancakes on crates for Thai jar spin.
This is also the recipe I gave students in Miranda.
Right here. All-purpose flour.
Yeah, so as you know, when students got a recipe, they will read 中筋面粉 and they will won't read potato flour or something. Yeah. And then we're gonna do this. Kids
Now my ingredients are
mixing. Okay, let's see the work. So I think after watching Miranda's video, I get a reflection as well. Just if you teach you don't limit students' ability. You just teach them because this is a kind of real courses. So you teach them in English. I think they will get it. They will get it. Yeah, they will get the idea and they will know how to do this and they will get more and more familiar with the ingredients. Yeah.
Flip the crate
So-
or bending, but
That's yummy. So I will invite Brenda to do it again in following 2 days. Okay, so that's my reflection. So after this, we still have one more topic. That's what I heard Marina just say is one of the best topics. Yeah, I think so too. Because during the preparation process, I told the students in English in the whole class. I don't know the maps. I don't know the timetables because all the timetables in Taiwan you can find the English version. The train timetable, the bus timetable. If you cannot find it, you just translate it. So I think it's really cool because during the class of the preparation, I speak English, but students they didn't realize that. Yeah, they just follow me, say by plane, by anything, and what time is it because they know the numbers. So they just follow me to do the whole process. So, and after this is the first part, and the second part I teach them how to visit Teacher Miranda. Yeah, so I think they learn this very much, so their real life experience improves. Yeah, so I also use this one to 核心素养教案. Yeah, so I think it's really tough and really matched the main ideas of our 12年国教. Yeah, so I think this is a real life project, and so I think in the future I would like to change my classroom into this kind of teaching. So that's what I learned from these projects. Oh, 2 minutes left. Okay, so last one. Sorry, I have no time to get the permissions of all the WWU partners. So I played this video as our closure. This is the last class we had in WWU. Professor Trish teaches how to teach this song. So we try this and we sing it, and you can see everyone were very happy. Okay, so that's my presentation. Thank you, everyone.